All right, here we go. Warning. The following program is recorded live and is not intended for children. This program may contain dark and graphic content that may be distressing for some viewers and against the terms of service for other platforms. The themes and opinions expressed in this program should be considered entirely fictional and should not be used for political or academic purposes. Facts are not checked, and no sources or citations will be provided. Should you choose to redistribute this broadcast in part or in whole, please do so at your own risk and only in good faith. Thank you again for joining. Listener and viewer discretion is advised. Meow. Hello, and welcome back to Rainbows and Razor Blades, a show from the void. By the Gregorian calendar, it is currently the 11th day in the 12th month, the month of December, in the age of the cyborg, 2024. On today's episode of Rainbows and Razor Blades, guys, thank you so much for joining. First of all, on today's episode, I don't really know what we're going to be doing. I think we're going to be doing, as usual, some body camera footage. That seems to be the new thing that has been trending. I've been enjoying that content a lot. I've also been really enjoying the duet style, where like someone else reacts and then I react to their reaction. I have been finding great fun in that. So we may continue on with that today. We may read some Reddit news. Some brief updates about the community for those of you in it. You can subscribe to my Patreon, which will be listed both in the show notes and at the end of the show. And yeah, so right off rip, like I have been having really bad asthma lately, and I think it's because I haven't been biking, but I also think it's because I've been spending too much time in my room, and my room is very dusty. It's not a good situation that I'm in. And sorry. And yeah, like it hasn't really been good for me at all to just be like sitting in my room for like basically a month straight now. I mean, like I'm really bored all the time. I don't have a lot going on, and it sucks. So anyways, let's jump right into it. Let's see what's going on the internet today, and we'll go from there. All right. All right, let's watch DK, paid DK.
Checking in with another video, man. Today's video, we got a veteran refusing to stop. This DK checking in with another video, man. Today's video,
I don't know why it started over. That's weird. Maybe just a buffering issue.
Police for a traffic violation. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for our post notifications. Why? Because it's free.
I gotta get a catchphrase, bro. Why? Because it's free. I also gotta get some effects like that. All right, here we go. So this is 7/18/2024. So this is like kind of recently, this year. This one's from Real Body Cams, and obviously we're watching the reaction to it, and we're responding with the duet. I like it. Paid DK has some of the best hot takes, and not even hot takes, just some of the best takes.
Driver in front of me, pull over your vehicle. 374 vehicle is going to be pulling into a driveway. Stand by for 20.
Oh boy. People seem to think that they can run inside and somehow get away from the cops. Like, oh, you can't stop me. I'm at home. They think it's
Because I told you to. Get out of the car.
Damn.
I'm getting out of the car. You can let me out of the car if you want.
Wow. I mean, they're going to.
So she took them on a chase and then pulled up into her garage. Well, what's going on? For real, why he got his gun out?
So I'll explain a little bit. I'm sure Paid DK can figure it out. I mean,
For real.
So this guy's got some good hot takes, but the reason that the gun is out is because this is what they call a felony stop. I mean, that's going to be obvious. Paid DK said it himself. She took them on a chase. They don't care who's in the car. They assume that you're running because you have a gun and a hostage, right? They have to assume the worst. So, yeah, I mean, this woman's like every other child who tries to run home. They think it's like being a kid and playing Manhunt, where if you touch the base, you're safe. That's not how it works. So they don't need a warrant to enter. It's what they call exigency and a hot pursuit. Those are actually the two terms that you would look at. So they're in a pursuit, and yeah, so they don't really need. They have probable cause, but they don't need a warrant. So she said, "You can pull me out," and it's like, well, they're going to. Like, it's very obvious that they're going to. Damn, this is chaotic. Did she yell disengage?
Come on, now. Why you wrestling this woman down to the ground like that, Mr. Officer? For real, for real. Like, what you got going?
Well, again, not to disagree that harshly, because like I get it, you know, but the reason is because, like I said, like they assume that she is armed because why else is she running, right? So the other thing is when you use a car in a pursuit, the car itself is viewed as a weapon. So this woman has already been armed with a weapon.
No, Mr. Officer.
So the idea is to get her out of the car and immediately into custody, and any force is basically authorized there. I assume, just based on the way that she's behaving, that she is like high on crack or something like that. Like, this is not normal behavior.
What's that? Talk to me, please. Go and take a few steps. Okay, go ahead and take a steps over there.
Good for you for being the husband. You're gonna go into custody too if you don't step back.
Let's take a minute to acknowledge the husband and how he feeling at this moment. Watching about 4 or 5 cops jump on his wife and drag his wife out the garage. You feel me?
I do feel
How
you.
can he be a man and a protector and a provider of his household when he can't do nothing with this? He just got to be defenseless. Because I know his wife looked at him while she was.
Well, he shouldn't have married such a crazy woman.
But he can't even do nothing. Come on now.
Got my son already. Go there. Step that way.
Mom and Dad, Keith. Call my mom and Dad.
We're 10 for 1 in custody.
They haven't even given me a reason why they're retaining me. They just followed me home. And they're retaining me for no reason, Chief.
So you did see the lights behind you, huh?
No, you guys killed my son.
That's funny,
I'm
actually.
not gonna stop for somebody that killed my son. Now I can see why.
Oh, so she took him on a chase and she pulled up in her garage because she was scared. She felt like if she got pulled over for a ticket, they was going to pop her. So that's understandable if she was scared. She just wanted to be home first. Do y'all feel like that's right?
Nah.
Let me know in the comment section. For real, for real. If you was scared, would you stop for the police? For real, for real.
You were so afraid of the cops. And I've always been a cop supporter. Son
Right in the district.
it hurts.
I'm gonna get you sit down.
It hurts.
Do we call it chain? Yeah.
Weapons hit me up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, Kevin, help me.
Okay.
Sit me up.
Let's sit up.
The camera's rolling now. My camera.
Okay.
Yeah, her fear is not relevant to the situation, and her alleging that allegedly her son, who may or may not ever have existed in the first place, allegedly was killed by the police is wholly irrelevant.
He's been complaining.
Like, it's certainly not going to stop her from getting arrested, but it also isn't a defensible position in court. Like, it's not going to get you out of the crime you already committed. It's not a defense whatsoever.
They haven't even given me a reason why.
Well, they don't need to give you a reason why. The reason is you were fleeing and eluding. I mean, it's like,
Why are you retaining me?
I don't know why she keeps using the word retaining. Like, I'm guessing there's some severe mental illness going on because she's not speaking in cogent English. Like, she's not using... It's not just ignorance, right? Like, it's like almost like the Sovereign Citizen episode we did, where like she's using a parallel system of verbiage.
My son, and you want me to stop me with all those knives that you guys are throwing at me?
You're gonna kill someone with no headlights on.
Look at all these cops right here.
Yep.
This is the porqueria I'm talking about in America, right?
So she took them on a chase, and all she had to do was stop because she didn't have her headlights on. They was trying to signal her like it's dark outside. You riding like you ready to go do a drive-by. You get what I'm saying? Baby girl, all you had to do is cut on your headlights so you wouldn't be in this position. You wouldn't be getting dragged in front of your defenseless husband. You feel me? You wouldn't be feeling aches and pains from them jumping up on you inside your garage. You wouldn't have had a gun drawn on you. All you had to do was literally stop. They would have told you, ma'am, your headlights are not on. Just cut your headlights on. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
For real. You doing too much.
Agreed. Paid DK is right there.
They pull up my pants for me.
I mean, that much should be obvious. Like, we wouldn't be watching this video if that wasn't, like, the takeaway, you know what I mean?
The reason I made this call.
Okay.
I can't get up. My balance is not good.
We'll help you.
Will help me?
There's a step right
There may be an English barrier. I may be detecting an accent there, so it may not be so much a mental illness thing, so much as a
Which
cultural...
one of you guys killed my cop? My son, you? Because that's what my husband says. That
You
you
know who
killed
your
him.
son is.
My son was Elijah.
Okay.
No, she's mentally ill. She's mentally ill, for sure.
Okay, let's step in there and get inside the vehicle. Let's get you out the ramp.
Ay, cabrón. What did you guys do with these handcuffs?
We'll fix them, but you
Well,
got
fix them first, because it's hurting me.
All right.
I'm a dainty little chick. What do you guys think?
Okay. Let's fix them.
You fight pretty good for a dainty little chick.
You deserve it.
It's a little disrespectful to call her a dainty chick.
Well, my cameras have everything over here, believe me. Not only camera, but my Hebrew God is watching you guys right now.
The Hebrew God, there it is. So there definitely is a cultural entitlement.
Oh, you're pretty high def.
You're hurting me arm.
I'm trying.
English may be a second language, but also America may be a second culture, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to tell you.
I know.
And bringing God into it, there may be like a level of like religious hysteria, I suppose, where like it reinforces the cultural entitlement that already exists within her upbringing, because she feels justified under God, that she doesn't have to answer to the law, she has to answer to Hashem or Yahweh or whatever it is that she's, you know, the Semitic blood god, whatever it is. I forget the name of it.
Put your palms together.
Not trusting the cops is not.
You said you were gonna leave me in one. What am I gonna do?
No, I'm
In
not.
here, I'm claustrophobic. Can I sit up front?
No.
What you can do is you can get in the car.
I'm
This is the
claustrophobic.
biggest car we have. This is the big.
Well, you're gonna have a panic attack.
I never heard somebody ask could they sit up front.
Me either. I've never heard that either. I've heard, can I have my handcuffs in the
Y'all
front?
ever heard somebody ask can they sit up front? A police guard knowing they being detained for something. I never heard that line yet. Can I sit up front? Could they even let you sit up front?
No.
It's the truth. You're gonna make me sick back here.
We'll leave the door open.
Well, then you're gonna have to clean up the vomit. I trust me.
We got plenty of people. Why do you need a vomit? Let's get
Because I'm claustrophobic, I'm telling you.
have a seat.
Figure out a different way to transport me, please.
Ma'am.
A van or something.
Sorry, I got a phone call there.
Get in the vehicle.
How am I gonna get in? I have to use my hands for
There,
balance.
I already used forks. I can push you again.
Well, then push me in.
You ready,
You
ma'am?
got a step.
There you go.
From the elbows, please. From the elbows.
Elbows. There you go. Thank you.
My phone only allows like certain numbers in, so I actually like pause when I get a phone call.
Man, that look like that's enough room for you right there in the back.
Oh yeah, she'll
You
be.
know what I'm saying?
Her feelings are not relevant. Like they will clean up blood, piss, vomit. They don't care.
A sheriff's deputy shot my son in the back and murdered him.
Okay, so not mental
So
illness.
I don't trust your place at all. She does. She has mental illness. She does need.
Okay, so yes, mental illness.
Father-in-law's sister.
So like mixed mental illness. She's clearly having an episode. Like it probably isn't narcotics related. It's
This
just
is my sister-in-law. She just wants to talk.
oh my god. If I was the officer, I'd be like, ma'am, we're not having this discussion. You can bail her out, and she can go to court.
That's never our answer. Okay. This is Deputy Buster.
Deputy Buster. Quote unquote, we've been trying to get help. Well, that's good. And I'm not trying to victim blame here. I also don't really view this woman as a victim. I view her as a criminal. But it's like, it's tough because you don't want to always apply the criminal element to a mental illness. You have to, within a legal structure, treat it that way. You have to. Otherwise, the system can't function. But it's a shame, you know, because, I mean, this woman's clearly not well. Like, that much is very obvious. But she's also a menace to society and dangerous. So, while it is endearing to hear, I think it was the sister-in-law saying that they're trying to get her help, too little, too late. And that may be a mitigating circumstance that as a testimony from a character witness, which is basically a null construct within the legal system. Like, that's not, who cares, right? Maybe her statement can get entered within the court side of things, but right now, this is what they call a roadside therapy session. The woman on the other side of the phone is anxious because she received information and she is now seeking validation and catharsis. The police are under no obligation or even really incentive to engage with this whatsoever. It's a waste of time.
They won't take her today. They won't take her in.
I think she's trying to say that she should get taken to the mental
No, I'm
hospital.
saying you guys, I mean, that's where she should be transported to. I mean, the VA will take her today.
I mean, that's
She's a
cute.
veteran and
It's a cute idea, but she should have gone there before she ran from the cops. She's already under arrest. Like, it's at this point, you're getting booked.
Other than the looting. So
mental health crisis.
Yes, mental health crisis is a buzzword,
Yeah,
but it doesn't actually absolve you
we deal with
of a
this
crime.
daily, and we try to get the help we can.
Come on, officer, do the honorable thing. She a veteran. You get what I'm saying? The sister saying she need help. She need help for real. We don't know what she's seen. She probably been in war, probably seen some messed up things. You feel me?
I do feel it, but the thing is there actually I disagree with paid DK here. There is no empathy that I have, at least personally, nor can the system afford to allow for a leniency. And it actually more than it can't quote unquote afford to do that, because it would weaken the integrity of the system itself and it would undermine the system itself. More than that is important. Actually built into the system is a lack of discretion, so that officers cannot subjectively enforce their will upon people, right? That means that basically, while they do have wide discretion, they cannot actively go against the system itself. So, like, you know, say she's a little hottie, say she's like 20 years old. It's like, oh, I'm a veteran, I have big boobies, right? Like, right, maybe it becomes like a sexual connotation thing, right? The officer, to his discretion, cannot go leniently, right? He can't just cut her a break at this point. It's felony eluding. So in court, realistically, the way that this is going to break down, and I'm sure the officers know this, the way that this breaks down is she gets booked. She needs to get booked because there needs to be a record that this woman is capable of criminality, right? Whether or not that she should even be driving now needs to come into question, for example. Like I said, she's a potential menace to society, and tonight she was a menace to society, right? Because how fast was she driving there? Did she elude in any way that was, you know, reckless endangerment? Maybe not. And they'll probably take that to concern in court when it goes down to a plea deal, and the plea deal will be something to the effect of, like, it won't be a parking ticket, right? But it won't be a felony charge. So she'll probably get what they call a suspended sentence with probation, which means that if you violate your probation, then you do the time. Then potentially you do the time. You can get sentenced to the sentence itself. So they'll suspend that, and then they'll send. Whoa, what happened here? Sorry, I misclicked. The hell? So the fact that she's a veteran, while endearing and like, oh yes, pray for the veterans, and I do agree absolutely that veterans are underserviced by this community and this society and this archetype of civilization. I definitely think disproportionately they suffer from mental health crises, and that there is a lack of support for those persons. That there being said, the system will break that out in court, not on the side of the road. You can't just cut her a break. That isn't the police's prerogative to cut a break. That's the judge's discretion. Or the prosecuting attorney, I suppose.
At this point, like, if someone commits a crime, we still have to do our duty.
And the deputy tried to stop her from Second and Los Ranchos, and now we're at the house here, so...
Yeah, she's scared of
5
guys,
miles.
just like I am.
Yeah, a 5-mile chase is unacceptable.
Deputy shot my son in the back.
Completely irrelevant. And why did your son get shot in the back? Like, I mean, I'm not the victim blame. It's very possible it was a bad shot. But
Yeah, but this is a different situation.
I know. You have
I
somebody.
don't know the situation.
I know,
that
but
happened
you
with your
have
son.
somebody shoot your son in the back and he murders your 18-year-old son.
right, it's very
It
tragic.
causes fear. It does cause fear.
Well, I'm here to tell you we're not here to harm anybody. We're not
Okay.
trying to scare you or
But-
This is what they call roadside
They
therapy.
know y'all weren't there to harm nobody. You had the burnout when you pulled the lady over. I seen it. You get what I'm saying? And he in fear for his life because he lost somebody that he loved for real, for real. A son at that. You get what I'm saying? So they have every right to be scared.
Well, they do have that
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
the cops aren't telling him he can't be scared.
All I'm trying to say is that when she saw those lights, she was frightened. That was it. That was it. She's
And the police are listening, right? Like, they're not bullying him, they're not investigating him, they're not asking him for ID, they're not escalating. They're just letting this guy vent because he needs to. So I think the police are doing a good job. And I don't mind talking over this guy because he's not saying anything. What he thinks he's doing is maybe getting his wife out of trouble. But he's not. He's giving himself, it's therapy. It's catharsis. It's irrelevant. Blah 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 blah.
I imagine it's very traumatic, yes.
It's traumatic to me. Yes, I know you don't know that situation, and if one of you guys was the one that I saw your name, there would be a different story here. But I'm just telling you, I understand why she freaked out, but she does have mental illness, and she needs to be. If she gets charged or whatever, I don't know, whatever's happening, but she needs.
She is getting
charged
charged.
to the VA after that.
And maybe that will happen.
My shoes and my purse out of my car.
But that's the type of thing that, like, it should have happened before this happened.
Okay.
And again, it's not to victim blame mentally ill people, but it's like you can't view her as a victim here because she's victim only to her own behavior. I know plenty of VA veterans that are pretty mentally ill that don't do this stuff, but they do have PTSD, and they do have, like, you know, domestic problems, drinking problems, alcohol problems. Some of them have suicidal ideations. I don't tend to work with, at least not disproportionately to any other population, I don't tend to work with veterans. I tend to work with, like, gender non-conforming persons. But, you know, I've talked with veterans before, and, like, yeah, you don't, there's no absolution. Is that the word absolution? I may have used that wrong.
I haven't got. I've been on the phone with your sister. You don't want to see me?
Form of release of guilt, obligation, or punishment. I did use it correctly. Yeah, there is no absolution.
Okay. I'll get our dog.
Waiting for medical to come check you out, Mr. Stone.
Yeah, she's pretty coherent.
Okay, you just gotta tell them that, not me. The medical.
Why do I have to see the medical? I haven't done anything.
Liability mitigation.
Bites her a little bit. Part of something on the job.
It's her prerogative to.
I feel bad for the husband, man. Only because you gotta, like, really think of this. You got a significant other, and you just watching the police beat up on that person.
I also feel
drag
bad.
this person, and you know you can't do nothing because these the people that's supposed to serve and protect. You know what I'm saying? So you just feel defenseless when you know you want to step in so bad. You don't want to let this happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, bro. I honestly feel bad for the husband, for real.
I actually completely agree with Paid DK. I do feel bad for the husband, but it doesn't change the circumstances.
For what? No, I have no medical problems other than the ones they gave me right now. They gave me a curiosity.
Other than that is the quintessential reason why they have to call medical, because she said other than the ones that are from whatever she said from now, right? Which means that, like, later on, if she starts talking about that, then that can look at, like, maybe there could be a lawsuit, right? So for liability mitigation purposes, she can tell medical that she does not need medical, and then medical can go waste resources on a different police call. The police can waste more resources. But that way in court, if she tries to say, like, oh, like, they broke my back, they wouldn't let me have medical, oh, then she can't, you know, then they can say, like, well, we literally did call the ambulance, and you literally did tell them to go away.
Flashlight off my face. It is on my face. I'm allergic to flashlights. That's what they do to me. They poison me with flashlights.
Okay.
Is that your only entry?
Is that my only entry? I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of...
I am photosensitive, but I'm not allergic to flashlights, but I may start telling people I'm allergic to lights just to have them understand how much I hate lights. That's why I'm always sitting in darkness. That's why for half of the day, because I only use natural light, you see this instead of like me, because when it's because the sun is over here, right, coming from my window. Mostly what you're seeing is my screen is bright, like front lit. Like that, see? But this is how bright I like it. I like to be in the darkness.
What are we gonna do now? You're gonna book me for not turning on my lights?
No, they're gonna book you for flea elude, dude.
Where are we going? Can you read me my lights?
All right.
Questioning you, but we're gonna go to this
Put your
exit.
feet in, okay?
I think we're done.
Get locked.
Ain't help. Damn, so she divorced the husband because he ain't help? Or what's going on for her at this point? Because you just said her and her husband ain't even married no more. But he just said that was his wife.
So, this is one of those things where, like, I have a little bit of insight into this. I think it's something like, I don't actually have the statistics in front of me, but if I had to make them up on the spot, it is nearly inconceivable that when a child dies in a tragic manner, the parental structure, generally speaking, doesn't survive, at least in terms of a marriage. That's cross strata, that's cross culturally, and I think most importantly, at least in this country, cross socioeconomic lines. So there may be some unresolved trauma that just can't. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Oh, I'm about bad. I'm forgetting. He said she was mentally okay. Okay.
And it may be that yeah. So it may be that they are divorced but still living together.
We're just gonna go inside for a little bit.
But it also may be that she's just completely nuts.
In there? I need a female escort, please.
We don't have any females working other than our sergeant, unfortunately.
Could you get one?
inside.
That's
No, ma'am.
procedure.
No, ma'am. Go inside that.
It's not really procedure.
I will.
I don't feel comfortable being in front of a bunch of men.
Okay.
I mean, they're not going to strip search her.
That's fine. Where's this open door?
But yeah, gender is actually irrelevant in this situation.
That's a getaway car right there.
Nope.
I don't.
Um.
Spaces.
Hopefully she get the help that she needs. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video down in the comment section below. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to everybody you know. Why?
Oh, I'll do better. I'm not only am I gonna send this video to everybody, I'm gonna make my own video. I'm gonna make my own video with well, I guess the hookers and booze joke doesn't really apply there, but she was crashing out, pulling a firearm for a traffic stop is crazy. It's actually not. It really isn't crazy. Why would they do that to her? Shaking my head. Yo, honestly, I don't know who these people in the comment sections are, but like I have a completely different take than they do on this stuff. Let's do another paid DK video. He's got some pretty good takes, like I said. I've uploaded a couple of him before, but he puts out enough content. Like he puts out a good amount of this content. Wow, did I really already watch all of them? I don't know why this is... Oh, you know what? It's because I fast-forwarded to see if I had already seen this one. I actually haven't seen this one. I had just fast-forwarded it halfway to see if I had seen it. Yo, YouTube, boy, welcome back. Subscribe because it's free. Boom! Fucking love this dude. Alright, here we go. Alright, so POV, we're the cops. We're showing up. So, disorderly.
Where are you going? No, I'm just the DA. She had come to...
What an immediate de-escalation. She's just like, ugh, I'm just the like the room advisor or whatever. Did she say DA? What did she say?
No, I'm just the DA. She
Dorm assistant. I was gonna say they called them RAs. When my friends were in college.
Went through a breakup. Okay, so she's the non-resident. You're a seat? Yeah, I'm a DA. I work at the front desk.
So she's the calling party.
So she crashing out because her heart broke. She going through a breakup. You get what I'm saying?
But she's probably also drunk.
We gotta understand her pain just a little bit. You feel me? Because that's a hard thing to go through.
Okay, but yeah. Hi, can you tell me what's going on?
This nigga got me f***ing up all the f***ing way.
This nigga! No! That is not what we're doing! Stand up!
Oh, I see.
Lil Daddy got her crashing out, you feel me? So he was over there with the frat girls, and he was in there going crazy, you feel me? He joined the alumni team, and he was step dancing, and he was in there doing more than a little step dancing, you feel me? And that's why she mad, and you get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm telling you,
I don't.
everybody that's in college right now, hear me closely. Don't take no relationship serious. A lot of these men and females just really in there trying to boom, bam, boom, pow, you get what I'm saying? And they not really trying to marry you or commit to you in that way, you feel me? You just a good time and not a long time. So when you going in there, be more focused on your career and in them books, for real. Because all they want is that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
This is why that we're watching this dude's channel, because I would never make that commentary. I agree with it. I just would never make that commentary.
You, Cameron, so much.
She's clearly drunk.
Let's go!
Is that a white officer that's giving commands? Because I see that it's a black male officer. And without being racist, I'll just pause here. Without being racist, obviously, there is a dynamic where it is helpful, we'll say, to have black officers. The same reason is that it's like, helpful to have female officers, because the accusations, it's much less likely that the rhetoric won't be turned around so that she can't contend, well, racism was a factor here with why I got arrested. It's like, well, was it though? And she's not even a resident.
See, ma'am, all men ain't dogs. I'm gonna good dude. You get what I'm saying?
Paid DK seems like a good dude,
You just
honestly.
happen to run into one that dog Jew out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the difference. You see what I'm saying? For real, for real.
I don't qualify as a dude, so I'm not a dude at all. I'm a chick. Is she even a student? Like, is this like, is she even in college? Yo, she's like actually bugging.
What you are doing right now.
I know I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. I know I don't. No.
So now she's gonna get hit with resisting. When I say get hit, I mean charged with, not like physically get hit.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Now, I like how it's all bold. Now.
Never fall in love with
Get up. Let's go. Get up now.
Never fall in love with crazy is the real advice. I mean, why would anybody stay with her? She's clearly the problem in the relationship.
You don't need that shit.
She's yelling the N-word. I mean, it's psychotic behavior.
You don't need sex. You don't need shit for your
She's yelling that she don't need drugs, but my best guess is that she's on drugs.
self.
Stand up.
She trying to give motivational speeches.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It's crazy because for real, bro, like my heart been broke for real before. I'm gonna be real. Stop the cap.
What?
It ain't nothing like heartbreak. You feel me? It hurts so bad for real. That really make you want to crash out like this. But the best thing to do is slap yourself. Come into realization.
I don't know about that. Maybe metaphorically, I think he means.
You get what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is turn into a fisherman and reel you one in. You feel me? If not, you gonna crash out like this. You gotta keep a level head. At this point, she like F college, F the reason I came here to get a career, to have a good life. Cameron got her head all messed up, for real. For real, for real. She love hard, too. She don't care about no jail. She don't care about nothing. Damn.
Are we done?
Yeah, I'm done. Bro, these handcuffs hurt like a fucking bitch.
I'm sure they do.
Get these shits off me, bitch. Oh, shit. Fucking shit. Niggas don't do shit at the end of the day but treat you fucking wrong, bitch. No God. If you never do yourself, no God. If you never know yourself, if you never loved yourself, you never loved your parents, you never loved anyone, bro. Love yourself, bro. Love yourself. These ain't gonna treat you shit.
Let's go.
Like shit. They ain't gonna treat
I really do appreciate Paid DK because he really does have empathy for people, and he makes it clear that it's okay to have empathy.
I'm be honest. I feel like she hit that C pipe.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna say allegedly.
Yeah,
Because you said
thank
allegedly,
you.
neither here nor there, no true nor false. But I'm thinking she definitely off that C pipe because, like I say, only see C heads acting like this. But then again, she is going through a heartbreak.
I would break up with her too. Imagine fucking dating her. Like, imagine that she's just mad because like you don't call her or like you said something to another woman. Like, I exclusively date women and I don't date fucking crazy like. Well, I guess that's not true. Right now my partner's non-binary, but like.
everything's gonna be okay.
Hold on.
Everything's gonna be okay.
But like, yeah, don't date crazy, dude.
Be alright. Oh, is honest. That's all what that happens to them, bro. They end up.
I'm not even sure that she's a student there. Like, they said she's a non-resident. So like now she's gonna get trespassed. She's gonna get hit with disorderly. She's gonna get hit with resisting.
These fucking cops are the fucking bitch.
That's crazy.
I'm the administrator on call right now.
Right.
I just got the call and I came right over, so I asked my staff to call you guys. I'm assuming you guys don't have any information.
I have her name.
Okay, I mean, I just need UI and her name so I
Not a
can write a
student,
report.
from what I understand.
Oh,
Oh, surprise!
Have them confirm it.
okay, so we don't know how she got in the building.
They're naivety. Can you confirm if she is a student? From what I was told from dispatch, She came in, said she was a student, and was let in. And that's when she started banging on the doors.
Do you know what door she was in?
145. The student is Cameron.
What's her name?
First name is Jazana.
Do you guys need anything from me?
I'm gonna need statements from students.
Okay.
You want to trespass for this?
I don't know. I'm gonna call Terry.
Absolutely, no question.
So she didn't even go to the school. Look, Cameron was just bringing her over in the dorm room, smacking that every time his dorm mate was leaving. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she figured out Cameron had another girl in the college, so she pulled up to the college. Good thing they made it there before she made it to whatever girl he was boom booming.
Yeah, right.
Because it could have been a worse sentence for her. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. So she got into the school, and she don't even go to the school. Where's the security? Where's the police at? You know?
I'll pause it there. So, it's not exactly a high security facility, you know. They keep it locked for good reason. You know, you don't want just like random men, especially, you know, drunks, addicts, dealers, you know, frequenting and fraternizing, etc., etc. You know, again, it comes down to liability mitigation. But these are also, for the most part, adults. You know, these are college students. Not all of them may be adults, and that is a thing. A lot of campuses have this really asinine and, in my opinion, predatory policy where they force undergraduates to purchase dormitories. And I think that is to facilitate a money grab and nothing else. It is to tyrannize, in my opinion, and demoralize students. So when I was in university, I was living off campus because I had an exception to that rule because I'm autistic, and I would be crashing out like this lady. I'd be going crazy, like banging on people's doors, like, yo, turn the music down. Like, I can't be around other people like that. Like, it doesn't work for me. So yeah, that's just my opinion. But as for why that there's not like a strong security, it's because she looks like she belongs. She's roughly the correct age demographic, and people don't want to get accused of being A, racist, or B, sexist. So it's like letting her in, it's not really that difficult to sneak into a dormitory, right? It's not a bank vault.
I'm saying, where's the verification? Did she, like, they ain't see no school badge, no nothing. All you got to do is tell them, yeah, I go to this school, they just let you straight in.
They do. They really do. And it's the middle of the day, right? Like, why wouldn't they?
If she's going to be a safety hazard to our residents.
Oh, no, she's getting trespassed, no question.
I don't know. That's why I want to call Terry and see.
Yeah, disorderly. Resisting without. Because she wasn't fighting you, but she also wasn't.
No, I mean, she was.
It's all. I don't know. Was she like resisting?
Yeah, she did resist.
All right, I'll get the statement.
Yeah, of course, I'll help you.
Yeah, I don't have enough pens for everybody.
We have pens.
Resisting without means resisting without violence.
You gonna write a statement?
All three of them. Brad, do you have pens?
I'll come over here so everybody can see. Write a statement. If you need more, write back here. And then when you're done, don't sign anything. Just wait for me, okay?
Okay. Do you want it from when she started, when she first came in?
Want the whole story from the beginning to what she said, how she acted.
All right.
Was she disruptive? You guys got hand sanitizer?
That's a key there, is was she disruptive? Because that's how you build, in court, you have to build the elements of the crime in order to convince a jury that there's probable cause to convict, basically. And, you know, a criminal trial is different because you have to be convicted beyond any reasonable doubt. So the key word there is, you know, if they're trying to prove to the standard of disorderly conduct, then, you know, part of that element is, did it disturb other people?
She's under arrest.
Okay.
She's going to go to jail.
Okay.
I would imagine she should be trespassed, but that's just me. Especially if she has to go to school.
Sorry.
She doesn't live here. And she's making a fuss like she was, yelling and screaming, profanities. I'll verify with Officer Hoffman. But
Profanity is an interesting part because not everywhere has the same profanity laws, and more or less profanity laws are really not acceptable, in my opinion. But
he's gonna call me back. At minimal, if they want trespass, will you be able to sign that, or do you need to call Natalie?
I need to call Natalie.
Okay.
disorderly and resisting without. You tased her, right?
No.
Damn, what? Oh,
I
she said no.
pulled out, but I did not. But
That's what I would.
That's a good use of force policy that
Assuming you
she did
didn't
not
statement or anything
pull
for me or
her
anything
no,
taser
you
out.
weren't here
until you guys had her halfway down the hallway.
All right, let me check on him, and hopefully Terry calls back soon. We're gonna head down now. If you can.
You want these?
He said I don't need those right now. That way we can get all of them together.
What charge?
Obstructing and trespassing.
Did you say obstructing?
Are we going to behave in here, or are we going to start acting up again? Where even are we? We're at the Lee County Jail. So are we going to behave, or are we going to start acting up again? Go ahead, step up. So is this, we're going to start acting up? Are they still doing the nurse checks? Yeah. Okay, thank you. We're gonna come sit back over here. You can sit sideways.
I think we're done here.
Watch your head.
Like, he must have just came back into her head, and she remembered the times he was with her, and the times he was eating that little thing, and the times she was speaking on his microphone. And the
Oh my
times
goodness.
And picturing him doing that with another girl. That's probably why she screamed.
Speaking on the microphone.
You feel me? That's probably, I'm saying. I'm not for sure because I ain't in her head, but that's probably why she just screamed, because she probably just had another thought about him.
I think it's just because she has no impulse control. And I still think she's probably drunk. Bro, what is happening?
Them people ain't did nothing to you. That war is between you and Cameron. That's it. Why you come on now, why you disrespecting everybody? For real.
This is the type of person why restraining orders exist, dude.
You get what I'm saying? She wrong for that, bro. For real, for real.
For real, for real. Imagine just being handcuffed there, and you just gotta like listen to, and you just gotta like listen to this.
I know breakups can be tough, but sometimes you have to just take it on the chin. No matter how much good times you have with this person, no matter how much he was hitting it right or she was riding it right, you get what I'm saying? You gotta just let him go. It's better to let him go. Let go and let God. You feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video down in the comment section.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that, like paid DK. I'm gonna make a whole video.
Everybody, you know why? Because it's free to do so. This is DK checking out with another video.
Alright, we'll do one more paid DK video. I fucking get so much joy out of listening to this dude just give commentary where he's like, for real, for real. I'm like, yeah, for real, dude. Let's see what else we got. We may have already done them all, though. He puts out probably like 3 videos a day, so if I refresh the page, there'll probably be a new one. Nah, there's not. But wouldn't that have been crazy? If like he just uploaded another one and it's like 1 minute ago, and like I was be the first, that'd be crazy. All right, let's see what else we got. We got some Mudkip OSRS, some Zach Star. This is like an engineering channel. Among Us. Outraged woman chooses violence in Sam's Club shopping mall. Yeah, let's watch this. All right, so POV, we're the cops. This takes place in Charlotte County in 2021. So this is kind of a while back. Oh damn! So someone's already detaining her.
Put your hands behind your back. You guys have me on that shoulder, so push me over. How hard's that? Stupid ass mother. I get hit in the store and you arrest me because somebody smacked me.
Maybe.
No, they're arresting you for resisting arrest.
Who said that? Is that just some random lady? Oh damn! Battery on Elio. I mean, it seems like we're already done with this video. Seems like that's all.
Okay, go ahead, man. From the beginning.
I was standing at the bread aisle.
I don't care about this. I don't care about some lady standing at the fucking bread aisle. When you're drunk and almost hit the vice president, I don't care about that either. Oh, man films moments after killing his baby. I'd rather not watch that. Woman thinks she's too hot to be arrested. Yeah, we gotta watch this.
I'm telling you to talk to me.
Okay, so this is kind of recent. This is from October of this year, 2024.
I'm telling you to talk to me. I don't know why you're raising your voice right now.
Oh my god, the fucking alarm is gonna drive me nuts. I couldn't be a cop.
Tell me what's going on.
Her, what is she wearing on her head?
No, that's not how this works. I could smell alcohol in your breath. Get out of my face. Back up. I don't care.
Nah, let her stay in the face. Let her stay. Let her stay.
China. I don't know why you're getting so close to me.
I'm very pissed. If you don't want to give me my keys and my car, this place is over. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Give me my keys
You're
and
not
my car.
driving your car right now.
And it's over.
I could smell the alcohol in your breath.
Really?
Yes, really.
Really?
I think this guy is security because he's got this like weird thing you see. So one of them's a cop, one of them's a sheriff maybe.
The suspect refuses to cooperate in any manner whatsoever. With her intoxicated state and her inability to speak English, officers are unable to piece together anything she is trying
Inability
to
to
say.
speak English.
Turn my phone. I don't speak with you.
You don't tell me what to do.
I have to speak in my phone and I don't speak with you. You don't want New York?
I don't know what you're talking
very
about right
pissed. This
I'm very
place
pissed.
is nice. He keep keeping the place. I don't want to have a problem with this place.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care enough about this story to listen to that noise anymore. How this stalker became Japan's #1 enemy. That could be kind of fun to watch. The case of killer incel Alec Messian. I don't care about that guy. I don't know about him. Young woman goes completely nuts during arrest. Couple busted for drugs tries to play dumb. Let's do that one.
History, and technically this is his third or subsequent. Well, like he's got prior for intent to sell. How you doing, buddy? You got some obvious front end damage. And
I know.
What's going on with your license too?
So I'm on probation. My license is suspended, but I have my hardship license.
Can you show me?
I don't have the actual copy of it. I need to go get.
Not having your license if you have a hardship license is crazy.
Okay. And they took my physical ID.
Okay, fair enough.
What's your probation for?
Reckless driving.
They didn't give you a BPO?
Call my lawyer and ask him exactly what I did.
Yeah, sure. Did you have your insurance card on you too, buddy?
I got it.
Okay, that works.
Hey, Paulie, yeah, I got pulled over for my car and then obviously my license and stuff. When I went and got my hardship license, did they give me what is it called?
A business purposes only license?
The business purposes only license. Like, they didn't give me a piece of paper. What exactly did they give me? Like, what exactly did I get? I just got the hardship, right?
I'll look into it. She's gonna hang out with you for a little bit, okay? If you get any more.
Basically, the differentiation there is whether or not that you are continuously allowed to drive for reasons that, like, your life would be unduly impacted if you can't drive. For example, if you have to drive to work or you have to drive a relative to get medical care. However, they can restrict where and when that you can drive.
To search because he's got a ton of drug history, and technically this is his third or subsequent. But like he's got prior for intent to sell. And if he's willing to give you consent and be cool about it, and she's got a valid license, like I'll write him a ticket, and then she can drive.
All right.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No problem. But while I'm working on your paperwork, I'm trying to get in contact with Teletype to confirm your probation, and it was from DUI knocked down to a reckless.
Yeah.
Do you have a valid license by chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to get it?
We'll get that in that point, but I'm gonna have to take the tag because as a cease tag order, you have a suspension for FR, which usually stands for financial responsibility.
I was gonna say that stands for that's like money.
A lapse of your insurance or something like that, but technically it's some kind of financial payment you have to get with your insurance company.
Really?
So the tag has to be taken off the car. I don't mind if you get someone with a valid license. Yeah, but if you drive, the car doesn't have a tag. You're gonna get pulled over all day.
I know, but why does the tag have to go if I'm driving?
He's the registered owner of the vehicle, so it's attached to his name. But I mean, I could light it up and you can park it somewhere by the church. Just know if you drive, you're gonna be subject.
Can I drive it back to my house like 5 minutes?
That's kind of what he's saying, but it can't be him that drives it.
You can drive.
Yeah.
You can.
And he's cutting them a major break there too, because he could easily tow it.
I have a couple times because of the car.
You got to make sure you pay off a citation because you're pending another suspension for failure to pay for something in the county.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Coke, maybe? I have no idea what that is. An egg?
No, it didn't say anything about insurance.
Okay.
Is this officer just eating an egg? Like what?
Let me search.
I don't know what the hell that was. I have no idea.
So you guys just hang out here for right now.
Okay.
Sorry for coughing.
There's white powder all over them.
Yeah, I mean they're clearly cokeheads.
Like there's alcohol from 2020, and I just see the alcohol, but there's cafe if you want to check.
Copy, thank you.
What
was your first name again, sir? You're not handcuffs? Not trying to scare you or nothing?
Yes, sir.
But there's some things I found in the car that I don't like.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't like them.
Before asking any questions because you're entitled to them, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, not trying to scare you. Who are you guys going to today?
I was going to my storage unit.
Where are you going to your storage unit for?
I was showing her. I bought a couple storage units on an auction website, and like resales, I guess you would say.
Okay, ma'am.
You buy normally and see that?
I bought like seven or eight storage units like back in October, and just kind of like have little knickknacks and clothes. I was showing her pictures that I was taking last night and stuff.
What's your drug of choice?
My drug of choice? Weed. I went to rehab like a year ago for fentanyl, but
you still take?
No, I'm on probation. I just had.
You don't have there's no probation.
No, I'm on probation. I just got a text message showing that I have my appointment County Corrections, March 25th.
I called county's dispatch and they said you're not showing on probation.
Look, I swear to God, I won't lie to you.
I'm not saying you're lying to me. I'm just trying to look out for you. Okay. Maybe they're just not saying something that I can say. But I'm going to show you something, okay? Because it's all over the car. I want you to be as honest as you can.
Okay.
I put it all in my hat to consolidate it. What is this?
Cut up straws.
Yeah.
I guess
Is it going to be fen or cocaine?
Baggie.
Is it going to be fen or cocaine?
I don't know. Like I told her, we don't even use this car because it's crashed. I haven't used it in probably like 3-4 months.
Come on, man. Don't do this to me.
I mean,
don't do this to me, man.
Right where you're sitting.
Not me, man.
I mean, I don't know. I'd probably have a fucking probation meeting literally in like 3 days.
You know, I'm going to search you. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
If you have something on you, it's going to make it look worse for you.
I don't have.
I'm being as honest as I can.
I know, I got you.
Put your hands against my door for me. Lean over for me.
I literally have to go see my probation officer on Monday.
Listen, I know a lot of people who violate their probation every single day. Could you come this way for me? So there's some things that were found in the car. My other officer, she's going to give you a search, okay? Of your person. Do you have anything on you that I should know of before I ask her any questions?
This is.
Could you give her a quick search? So I found some things in the car that I don't like. I don't want to want to scare you. You're not in handcuffs. You are being lawfully detained for what I found, but you're not under arrest. You're not being placed under arrest, okay? Okay. You understand everything I just told you?
Sure.
So, for me to answer, or for me to ask any questions of you, since you are being lawfully detained, I have to read to your rights, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand each of these rights I've just read you?
Yeah.
With these rights in mind, would you be willing to answer some questions for me?
Yeah. Would it explain why I'm being detained?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you everything. I'm going to just go from start to end, so it's kind of like a cohesive story, okay? How do you know?
From like 4 years ago, I started not dating him, but hooking up, and then we started from partying and just friends.
Friends? And where were you guys headed to today?
The storage unit.
Okay. Is it like he buys them or something? Or?
What?
Does he buy them?
He bought like a bunch of them one day, and then we all had to basically figure out how to get them, and...
I'm sorry. This is your phone.
Oh, okay. This is his phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just leave it there
okay.
right now.
But basically we had to pick up all the stuff and store it to resell it.
Okay. Do you have a drug of choice that you use?
I don't like to be high. I like to drink.
Do you take any powder? Any powdered substance?
BC powder?
Dude, don't talk to the police. Why is she talking to this guy? It's like, clam up, dude. Get a lawyer. This cop is like literally one of the most chill cop I've ever seen.
Baby wallet with your ID is your purse?
I mean, we keep our cards in there, but yeah. I do BC powder though, yes. I don't know if you would count that as like a drug. Yeah, I put the BC powder in there.
BC powder? What is BC powder?
It's like the powder for headaches, and you put it in your mouth. If you do it in your gums, or snort it, it's quicker.
This is very indicative of some kind of illegal narcotic or substance.
Oh, it looks like coke, doesn't it?
100%. So if I test it for coke...
No, it shouldn't be coke.
Is it going to test for any kind of other substance whatsoever?
BC powder. It's like a medicine.
And maybe that's true.
Again, I appreciate your cooperation, okay?
Oh, thank you. I just don't know
what I'm going to test, it was found in the car, right?
Okay.
You guys are both in a vehicle with something that looks like illegal narcotics.
Okay.
So it would be my job to investigate further, which I just did. You can submit...
It is like a medicine, though.
I'll test it. I'm going to confirm.
But I don't want you to like get scared if it comes up as like Tylenol or something.
Oh, it won't come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
It's not really how it works.
Okay. Can I bring it?
You can bring him his phone. Yeah.
Perfect.
Let me check the back of your phone cases real quick. Just.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a case.
Have one.
Mine has a sticker, but.
You can have it back.
Thank you.
So,
what else you found?
I'm gonna test it. A bag of cocaine. That's what it looks like. He said he was.
Ziploc bag I gave you?
He said he was out of rehab for fentanyl or something.
Yeah, I heard him say that like a year or so ago.
But we're gonna test it. If it tests for fentanyl, he's gonna go for possession with paraphernalia and his violation and driving on a suspended license. Then she's gonna go because she admitted that the fake purse is hers. Yeah. And she said this should test for BC powder, which I've never heard of in my entire life.
I've also never heard of that.
I'm like, well, why are you storing BC powder with like straws?
Yeah, that's why when I saw this and I gave it to you, but then I saw like 2 other sharks, but I didn't see.
I gotta wash my damn hat now, but yeah, I'll lose them all.
That's probably not BC powder.
No.
But it is white like that, but that's not.
She can go for possession of it, whatever it is.
So there was stuff inside of this.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in the
There's residue. There's residue everywhere. And he wants to play. He's playing dumb, so he's acting like he didn't sit on 3 of these straws that I found. That's my wife.
You got this from under this seat, right?
There's a couple. There was 2 of them between his seat, and then I only found 1 of those between her seat. I'll test the straw first, because if you test the straw, it's gonna test for everything else.
That one has
There's a good one somewhere.
No, not this one. That one. Yeah, that was the one.
Let me get my phone. Coke. Surprised. Very surprised. Not really. It's pretty good. So that's confirmed paraphernalia. And then I gotta use another one. You might have to transport one of them for me. I'll pull 2 separate case numbers. There's a little bit of powder left in there, so we can go for possession.
I mean, this is super boring, but I'm curious.
Let's do it the same. Yeah, I got the bags. I'll put it all in one drug evidence bag. If I have one, I don't have a plastic one, I have a paper one. That's fine. This works too. Cocaine straws. If they have, if she has anything hiding on her, she can get smuggling contract. So.
Yeah, well, they'll find that out at the jail.
Because she's the one with all the, she had the bag.
She has the pink bag,
So
yeah.
if she's smuggling stuff, she might have another bag on her. We'll just notify her. Let her know. You ready? You want me to arrest him and you arrest her?
Oh my god, this is so boring. Sorry, I was just like zoning out there, just like trying to fix an Instagram glitch for my friend, because who knows why the fuck Instagram is so bad.
Can you sit down for me?
Alright guys, I think we're done. This is a full hour of rainbows and razor blades. There's nothing really else.
Put your hands behind your back, both of you.
So they're both under arrest.
You're both being placed under arrest.
For it is possession of cocaine.
Let me know in a second once I place you under arrest.
It's gonna be possession.
Let go of your hand.
Because the test came back positive for narcotics, that's all.
Go over that the first time. You didn't go over that the first time. Go ahead and stand up.
I mean, you told me that you found it from my car.
Stand up. Stand up. Go ahead. I'm helping you.
And keep in mind, this wasn't like an unreasonable...
And possession. Listen, and it's possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, it's because of the drugs.
Okay. You're being placed
And...
under arrest for possession of cocaine.
Yeah.
I don't have cocaine.
You did.
I don't have, babe. I don't have cocaine.
Well,
No, I'm not doing it.
you're being placed under arrest.
My mom will find you out. What's...
Sit in my car. Do you have any property on you whatsoever?
No.
Okay, you know if you go to the jail and they find something on you, it's a smuggling contraband charge. It's a felony charge. Okay?
Can I take hers and you're not going to jail?
Nope. You didn't want to play that the first time. I said be honest.
I didn't have anything on me though. Like, I'm not.
I have no idea about this stuff. I want to read the comment section here. Because they're pretty adamant they didn't do anything, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't want to be arrested. Guy keeps saying he's on probation, like it's a get out of jail free card. Going to see one's dealer is not considered a legitimate business. Just spent 10 minutes wondering how I never heard of birth control powder. Is that what she said it was? Birth control powder? Oh. Never committed a misdemeanor or traffic infraction while committing a felony. Or, did he say first you can snort BC powder? I've never even heard of BC powder. Like, is powder aspirin sold in most grocery stores? Do I feel old and ignorant? But then why are they snorting it through a straw, you know? Oh, well, all right then. I guess it's real. It's an NSAID. Pain reliever. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it, but, you know, I mean, if someone told me their cocaine was BC powder, I'd be like, yeah, I'm sure the fuck that it is. I'm sure the fuck that you think that it is. I think we'll actually do one more. I'm kind of bored. I was going to end, but YOLO, right? Swag. 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 Who is that says that? Is that Tyler, the Creator? Swag. Swag. When falling car parts give you away after a hit and run. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, okay, so to give context, behind the mugshot is all really hot women. It's like if they're like if the mugshot is you're a cutie pie, then you're gonna get your then basically yeah, some men are gonna foil request your mugshot. Like the body can't put it. See, look how cute she is. Ooh woo.
As a police officer is going to tend to do, he's going to investigate. You know, wow, why is this car with car parts hanging off the front of it rolling down the road? I just heard a loud noise. So that's what's got you stopped here. That's what's going on here, okay? You don't appear to be injured. Are you injured?
Well, she doesn't appear to be injured, but is she intoxicated?
No body's lying on the
Because she does appear to be intoxicated. Just something about her eyes, the way that they're kind of like listless. Oh yeah, the slurred, delayed speech.
Okay. Do you normally drive this car?
I do. This is my loaner.
Okay.
Not my loaner, but I think it's beautiful.
Is there anything wrong with this vehicle when you drive it? Does it normally do what it's supposed to do, but on the road straight and do
It's
stuff?
a drivable vehicle.
Drivable vehicle.
Yes.
It was a drivable vehicle until you crashed it.
Crash, but my vehicle has been previously hit in my neighborhood.
This one?
Yeah,
And where was it hit at?
in my neighborhood.
And did that get reported?
On the right-hand side corner.
Okay. And when that occurred, what did you do? Did you get it fixed or?
I did not get it fixed because at the time, so where I typically park my vehicle is parked in front of my ring camera.
Okay.
And at the time, my ring camera was dead.
Okay.
So the car was previously damaged in my neighborhood.
So the car, but even though it was hit in your neighborhood, it didn't require any repair. It was still driving everything.
Yes.
Because right now, what's happening? A bunch of fluids are leaking out of the front of your car. So it's.
She's gonna have to do FSTs. We're gonna get to watch her fail FSTs.
Magic fluids, the thing won't want to run anymore. So I'm not
Magic
saying that you
fluids, huh?
haven't had somebody hit your car at some other point, but the job was finished tonight because that's fresh collision damage and the
He goes, the job was finished tonight.
more has happened. So, but before then, when you're driving down the road, does the car brake like it's supposed to?
Yes, of course.
Steers like it's supposed to?
Yeah.
Goes like it's supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh. How about you? Do you take any medicines? Do you have any physical problems? Any medications? Medical issues?
I don't. I mean, I do have scoliosis. I don't know if that counts.
Nobody cares about your fucking scoliosis, lady.
Does it affect you?
Scoliosis in particular in the coupe.
Say it again?
My scoliosis in particular coupe does affect my position
Okay.
in the vehicle.
Okay.
But as far as it goes, it doesn't affect the ability of the car driving, the tires. It's 2022.
Sorry.
So your scoliosis doesn't affect the tires on the car or anything like that?
It's like the angle of me driving the car.
So your scoliosis might affect the way you adjust the seat,
Yes.
but it doesn't affect the tires.
Not the tires.
Is there any other physical limitations that you have as a result of the scoliosis, or is there things you cannot do?
As far as the tires, I mean, I am a little bit lower. I do sit a little bit lower in my vehicle, but
And that's as a result of the tires.
not in result of tires, but in result of me seeing my rear glass and me relying on my side view mirrors. Yeah, it does.
Okay, so are you able to? So we're talking about the level at which you sit inside the car and are you able to adjust the mirrors and everything so you can drive the car? Yes.
I am, yes.
All right. But as you go through life, walking down a sidewalk, up and down stairs, shopping, are there any physical limitations that you cannot do?
I am nearsighted.
Nearsighted.
Wow.
Contacts or corrective for that?
My sister's an optometrist, so
Wow.
Has
Aren't
your
you special?
Sister, the optometrist, prescribed anything for you?
she prescribed me as nearsighted, yes.
So she diagnosed you as nearsighted, but did she prescribe you something for that?
She prescribed me certain prescriptive, so I'm
Contact or glasses?
night glasses, but I'm two different prescriptions in both eyes.
But have you had this prescription filled?
Yes,
For contact lenses?
for glasses.
Okay. And so, are you required? Does your driver's license require correctives?
No.
Are you able to see me?
Yes.
But beyond, so no other physical limitations beyond what we talked about.
No.
How much would you say you had to drink tonight?
Ha!
I mean, I've been out since roughly about 8 o'clock. I mean, I've had dinner. I honestly haven't had that much drink tonight.
Okay. Did you have what you did drink? Did you have it after dinner, or with dinner, or near
I
dinner?
had it with dinner.
So let me ask you this question: Are you willing to do some field sobriety exercises for me
Of
today?
course I will.
I see you're not wearing shoes.
I'm not.
Have you chosen to not wear them today? Did you have nice heels on for the first
I
date?
had heels on for the first date, but I also saw some sandals.
If you wish to, it's up to you. You can keep your shoes on or off. You can put on your sandals, or you can put on your other shoes. It's up to you. Okay, so here's what we can do: is we'll let's work over here on the sidewalk. Will be fine. Okay. So and one of the things I'll be asking you to do is to here. Let me see that. Okay. Is to walk in a straight line. You're gonna be walking, heel to toe like this, that kind of thing. Standing on one foot, that kind of thing. Would you want to wear your shoes for that or not?
No, I'm okay.
You okay the way you are?
Yeah, I usually walk with
Okay, fair enough. So let's cross the street. Let's go over here to the sidewalk over here. First thing I'll do is I'll look at your eyes. Okay?
Here we go with the FSTs.
I'm going to hold up a
So
red light.
first is what they call the HGN test. Stands for horizontal gaze nystagmus.
Your eyes.
I'll show you.
Keep your head still while I move it. Okay? You understand? Ignore this white.
It says the
light.
horizontal gaze nystagmus
Follow it with your eyes and
test is a field sobriety test that police use to determine if drivers under the influence of alcohol. The test measures nystagmus, which is the involuntary jerking of the eyes, which becomes more pronounced when someone is intoxicated. Basically, your eyeballs do this.
What's called a walk-in slant exercise, okay?
So like you'll like look this way, then you'll look this way. Here, I'll go back to the. Then you'll look this way. Then when you look up, sometimes your chin will tilt with you, and they tell you very specifically, don't tilt your chin. And then also, your eyes will shake like this. It's like back, forth, back, forth. That's like, so that's how you can tell if someone's very drunk, if they have a gaze nystagmus. Fun fact. So the walk and turn test is 9 steps, then a series of small steps, then 9 steps back, heel to toe. Keep your...
on your line in a heel to toe fashion like this.
I am going to do, or I did 3, but you will do 9.
At step 9, stop and turn like this. See how I'm stepping around this.
It's very standardized throughout the country. I love watching this. So I'm neurodiverse, I'm autistic, and I love systems, and I love repetition. And like the fact that it is a standardized test really rustles my jimmies. It's like, because everyone does it, everyone fails it. You can't pass. You can't pass a field sobriety test. She's not seemingly that drunk, only because she's extremely well mannered. But if you watch carefully, she's definitely impaired. And she's got a cute little good attitude, like, look at me.
Do you understand the instructions?
I do.
Okay, so go ahead and put your right foot in front of your left. That's going to be your starting position there, okay?
Oh my god, she can't even stand. Like, see what I mean? So she's very well mannered, but very intoxicated.
Say it's hard because you're barefoot. Did you want to put your sandals on?
Can I put like boots on or something?
Well, I don't
Do you
manage
have
your footwear.
boots?
If you want, like I said earlier, you can go barefoot, boots, sandals. It's up to you. I want you to be comfortable. Whatever pair out of your car you want. Yeah.
They want her to have no excuse in court for why she failed.
Well, do you have boots in there that you want to put on? Is that what it
Well,
is?
I typically drive barefoot, but I do have boots in my car that I usually wear out.
Okay, are they heeled boots?
They're heeled boots.
You want to do this
I wear
exercise
heeled boots out in this little dress with my little makeup.
2-inch heels? Is that what you would like us to get for you?
Listen to how polite the cop's being. He's like, would you like us to get that for you? It's like, you're screwing yourself, honey.
The driver backhand side, so behind the driver's seat, or they're
Blah, blah, blah.
With your right foot in front of your left, just like this, okay? And remember,
275 line.
not quite that far, okay? Now remember, when I tell you to start not until then, you're taking 9 steps on your line. You understand the instruction?
After 9 steps, then you want to come back.
Stop at step.
Stop and do a small series.
Well, no, I can assure you, you're not gonna go that far. You're just taking 9 heel to toe steps down your imaginary line, okay?
Sure.
Do you understand the instructions?
Sure.
Okay. All right. All right. So go ahead and put your right foot in front of your left. That's your starting position there, okay? All right.
She does look good in those
the
boots.
first time you move a
You're
foot
still
with
going to
step,
jail.
okay?
You're still a menace to society. You're still driving drunk and potentially killing people, but you look good. She stopped counting out loud. She's not heel to toe. She can't do the field. She doesn't have her hands down to the side.
So you turn around. What are you supposed to do after you turn around?
After you turn around, I come back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So 1,
Hands aren't down to the side.
3,
Not
4,
miss.
6, 7.
She looks good walking. She looks real good walking.
Okay. All
But
right.
she's drunk.
So you didn't have to walk quite all the way down to that sign right there. That would have been about 40 steps, right?
Well, I asked you.
That's a fair question. That's a
If
fair
that's
question.
what you wanted me to do, I can do that.
So the next exercise involves standing on 1 foot.
Okay.
I like how the officer didn't respond to that at all.
Keep those shoes
He
on.
just he keeps it moving. He doesn't talk about what he wants.
What's happening is you're standing on 1 foot.
Very professional.
Okay.
I would crack. I couldn't do this.
1001, 1002,
Is it
1003.
the right or left foot?
It's your choice, left or right. Okay. Your arms are down at your side. That foot's up about 6 inches from the heel to the ground, about that high. Okay. You look down at your raised foot and count 1001,
How high?
1002, about 6 inches, about the height of a soda can.
That's 6 inches.
Yeah, it's about 6 inches. I'm not going to be particularly picky about it, but
It's not actually 6
okay?
inches.
Down at your
A
side,
soda can is
down
like
at your
probably
raised foot,
4
count
inches.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. And keep going until I tell you to stop. Okay. I'll keep 30 seconds on a stopwatch to make sure that you don't go too long or too short. What I want you to do is just keep your foot up without putting it down. Keep your arms down at your side. Look down at that raised foot.
4.8 inches tall. So
I'll tell you to stop. Okay.
I had to look it up. I had to know.
I do.
But I knew it wasn't 6 inches.
So as soon as you start, I'll start the stopwatch and we'll be on our way. Okay.
Sounds good.
So you can go ahead and begin. Remember, look down at your foot and count out loud the way I showed you.
So 1,000, 2,000,
All right.
7,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005. Oh, I feel bad.
She was doing so
Well,
good
you got
too.
16 seconds, so go ahead and continue on from there. Okay. And,
It's a 30-second test, by the way, but they don't tell you that.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. You said it's hard in heels. Do you wish to take the heel shoes off?
No, I'd rather my heels be on because I don't trust these roads.
Smart girl.
Continue.
I mean, besides, like, you know, being drunk and being a total fucking moron for driving drunk and for taking field sobriety tests and for thinking that she can get away with it. But besides that, she's smart.
You can go and put your foot down.
All right. Let's see if they're going to tell her she's under arrest or if they'll have her do the Superman.
Rates it count too fast or too slow, so the stopwatch keeps it right at.
Sometimes people tell like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yeah, no one's doing Mississippi out here,
Stand
honey.
with your feet together just like this for me, please. All right, right there. Your arms are down, your head just like this one. What I want you to do is stand there where you're at. Stand here, don't move. Bring your hand here behind you for me.
And you're under arrest.
You'll be under arrest this time.
I love it. That's my favorite. It's just like, it's so ridiculous. Like, the Superman test is called, is bend over, put your hands behind your back like you're flying, and then they cuff you. Stupid, but funny.
Value that I imagine perhaps you have a purse and a phone at least.
My YSL, my iPhone. I do have a bottle of.
Don't. Oh, I thought she probably said medication. I thought she was going to admit to having vodka. Oh, it is rum. Oh my God, she admits to having the open container. I mean, they're going to find it anyway, 100%. Because the card gets searched specifically for narcotics and alcohol.
Your phone. So now what's going to happen is a female officer is going to come here, okay? We're going to have her just go through your pockets, which you don't have real quick. Make sure that
Which you don't have, did he say? That's so funny. I mean, that dress does fit her. Like I said, behind the mugshot is specifically like hot young women getting arrested. Like, I've seen enough. I don't. She's not gonna freak out. So. But yeah, if you look at all the thumbnails, it's all like hot young women. This channel, I started following this channel when it had under 200 followers, and I actually unsubscribed because I thought that the comment sections got so fucking toxic, and the fact that they are unmoderated and also unlocked, I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. I'll still give them their views though.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trashed. She's cute, but she's trashed.
What was that? How are you going to your home?
No, I'm coming from the bars and I'm going home.
I'm coming from the bars and going home, huh?
No, not the bars.
What happened to your
Oh, not the bars. The reason they ask about injuries and stuff like that is because they want to establish, not what's it called? Not a chain of custody. What's it called? They basically just want to establish that you had the injury beforehand in case shit goes down.
No, the bars. Please don't yell.
I'm
Don't
not
yell
yelling.
at me.
Okay.
I'm asking for your registration proof of insurance.
Okay.
Now you have to have them with your hand. Were you drinking at the bar?
I was drinking the bars.
You were?
Yes.
How many?
Like 3, 4.
3? What drink?
Wow, she admitted it. It's almost always that they say 2.
I had a couple tequila shots, but that was it.
Dude,
But
did she? Why is she being honest? Like, just don't talk. Just don't incriminate yourself.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I'm not.
The cop is like shocked. He's like, wait, you're telling me the truth?
He had like 3 shots and a beer. Just coming from the bars, going home. Okay.
I like how he's just laughing. He's like, okay, like.
That you report, you gotta still do FSCs. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she can refuse them. That's fine.
Ooh, I'm shivering.
If she refuses them, it's easier, but I don't think she will. Yeah, she'll probably do them.
So,
If she refuses them, it's easier. Hear that and remember that. If you refuse the test, you're still getting arrested, and it's easier for the cops because you're still getting breathalyzed. But there's better evidence if they do the FSTs. It's just a pain in the ass. Of course she will. Listen to how compliant she is. She wants to go to
Being
jail.
on the side of the highway, would you be willing for me to transport you to that way station over there in my vehicle?
And the reason they have to ask, will you be willing, is because she actually isn't under arrest at this time, and you can't transport someone as a prisoner if they're not actually a prisoner.
I'll drive you over there, and then the other vehicle.
It starts to look more like kidnapping at that point if she isn't drunk.
I'm so sorry.
What a cutie pie. Look at those tattoos. Ooh, woo. I don't really want to watch this. I think it's like, I don't care that much.
Alright, you're gonna stay with your feet.
What does her chest say? Something.
Okay? Line.
So yeah, shout out to Behind the Mugshot. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. This has been an episode of Rainbows and Razor Blades. where we watched some body camera footage. We'll actually be back again in a couple of minutes. We're gonna go live again. I gotta take a break. I'm really tired. I gotta like get some liquid, finish my food. I haven't even finished my breakfast yet for the day. And then we're gonna do some Candy Chan, the Peace Cyborg of Peace. It's gonna look like this. But that being said, this is the end of the episode, and we will be back again another time. Thanks for joining. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Shout outs to Paid DK, by the way.